Okay guys, it's day 2 of the honeymoon. I'm here with Aurore.
Yes.
Am I saying it right?
Yeah,
You
perfectly.
can tell me the truth. Aurore?
No, it's fine. Congratulations, actually.
Thank you very much. Okay, so where are we? We're at the Musée du Cheval.
Yeah, we are in front of the great stable of Chantilly.
Okay.
And in the stable there are horses and there is a museum. So
great.
A lot to see.
So we're going to take you guys. Now I should explain. Usually we'd be doing this live, but because we're going to be inside, it might cut out a lot. There's not great internet, so we're going to do a pre-recorded. But it's like it's live.
Yes.
Anything could happen. I hope, or I hope not.
Yeah, with horses always.
Oh wow, yeah, I didn't think about that. You're not meant to work with animals. Anyway, so we're going to walk through the stables where there are a lot of horses in there.
Yes.
You're going to tell me a bit about it.
Yes.
But also you're going to take us somewhere that generally people can't walk.
Yeah, you are going to follow me and we are going to go through the building, and not everybody is allowed to do that. So
that's what you get with the Eiffel Tower. Okay, come on, I'll take the camera and we'll do it like a real walk show here. Okay, so what are we looking at up here?
So the building is 18th century building. It was built by Louis-Henri de Bourbon-Condé in...
Hang on, whoa, say that again?
Louis-Henri de Bourbon-Condé.
Okay.
His family name is Bourbon-Condé. He's a cousin of Louis XIV.
Right.
And he wants to build the stable in the 18th century during a time where he's a very important minister to Louis XV.
Okay.
And what is interesting in the building is the sculpture, as you saw it, and the size of the building, because a stable is really a place where you put horses, so it's a lot of noise, a lot of smell, so it's not very sexy. But he decides to make a huge building to show his power, his wealth, and his passion for hunt.
Okay.
It's a building which is made for hunt.
Okay.
And all the sculpture are a reminder of that.
So this is...
As you can see, it's huge, and people from the 18th century say that it was not good for the horses because they were too cold.
But what do you think about it?
Yeah, it's perfect for the horse, you would see.
Okay, let's go. And this is where we'd usually buy a ticket, but we're just walking on through.
Yes, because you are with us. So now we have 40 animals, so horse, pony and donkeys.
Okay.
And they are here to be trained to be in horse show. They do dressage. You will see the place where the show takes place.
Okay, I'm interested to look at all these horses.
And now you have to imagine we have 40 animals, and the building was made to host 240 horses.
Okay.
So 120 horses on each side. The building is almost 200 meters long.
And if
it's a huge building. You can see through there.
Okay. Yeah.
So we are going.
You lead the way. Yes, lead the way.
A lot to see.
There is a lot to see.
Yes. The museum is here,
okay.
But we don't have time to see everything.
No, this is a live walk show, Aurore.
Yes.
I'm going to say hello to one of the horses as we go. Oh no, he's lost interest in me. I got a question about horses, Aurore.
Yes.
When you like pat them on the face.
Yes.
Can you film so I can ask this? Are you meant to touch them on the side of the face like that, or on the neck like that, or on the front?
I think it's the same. It's just that they have to see you.
As long as they see you.
Yes.
Is that why the bars are quite close together so people can't reach through? And
yeah, no, because it's really horses that are here to be in shows, and they are not here to be pets. So it's not very good for everybody to touch them, because they are really here to train and to walk.
And these are the small horses?
Yes. Small horses, ponies and donkeys.
Okay.
And some ponies are so tiny you don't even see them behind the bars.
Even if I lift up. And what's with these things up on the wall?
It's those are
like deer antlers or something?
Yes, exactly. A reminder of the hunts held here in the 18th and 19th century. And the names here are the names of the horse from the 19th century.
Oh, really?
From the Duc d'Aumale, one of the last owner of Chantilly.
Okay, let's go. So we need to also...
Here, a super tiny pony.
That used to be Ariane. Yes. And now it's... so is that the name now?
Yes, it's legal.
Wow, so small you can't even... It's smaller than a dog, Aurore.
Yes.
So this bit says... Interdit au public.
Yes.
And we're going in?
Yes. And so here it's...
Can you film this for a sec? From in front of us? It's weird that it's not live, because usually... I'd be saying, so now my wife, Lena, has the camera, and usually
You're kind of dark, but that's okay.
Usually we were saying hello from Chicago and everything, so I'm just going to pretend.
Okay,
I'm going to pretend for the fun of it. Where are you guys listening from? No, but seriously, let me know in the comments below, and we can read. I can read through them and answer them afterwards. And if
So here it's the most important part of the building.
check it
And
out.
there is a dome under, it's 28 meter high, and a lot of sculpture on the fountain and around the dome, and it's really with the sculpture that we see it's the most important place of the building. It's where the show takes place now, and in the first place it was a place for dinner and parties with a musician behind the bar up high, and from this door we
Hang on,
went
where was the
in and
musician?
out.
The musician was
Yes.
up. Okay.
So you have to imagine candles and music and people just having a party here.
Wow. And so today you can still watch, you can come in and buy tickets and watch the
Yes,
show.
exactly.
Okay.
It's where the show takes place.
Wow, fantastic. Cool.
And the last part of the building, one of the other part of the building.
What is,
Because the building
hang
is
on,
in
wow.
two parts. It's 186 meter long, so we have two naves, one we saw and the other on the other side of the dome.
This and this fountain is incredible.
Yes, and the fountain
Is this where the horses drink?
Yes, exactly.
Is it?
Yes. Not now, but
No.
originally it was for the horse to drink, and it was also very simply for any fire to be extinguished if there was one.
Yes.
So it's in the middle of the building.
Yeah. Wow, fantastic.
And in every sculpture you see the hunt theme, and here you have a lot of sculpture that remind us that it's a building from the reign of Louis XV. It's a sculpture very typical in France in this time. So you have to see that it's a building very important for the Louis XV architecture in France. And the other nave is empty now, so you will see the volume and the size of the building.
I forgot, I had a question that you've already answered, but I forgot what you said. So what year was this built?
So it was built starting 1719
Okay.
until 1740.
Okay,
And
wow.
it's a building that was never finished. So it's quite interesting.
What do you mean it's never finished?
A door at the where we start the visit, a door has never been finished. It was supposed to be a whole pavilion,
Right.
and it's just a door. And in the courtyard, some sculpture have never been made.
Wow.
It's just big block of stone. And here you can see the size of the
Wow.
nave.
So what is this? What is a nave? I'm stupid. I should have told you at the beginning.
It's actually the name that we call those space. It's just actually it's a name from the church.
Right.
So it's how it's one and two hail actually, but we call it nave because it's so huge. It reminds of cathedral.
There's a really good echo in here.
Yes.
Can you I'm going to do some echo testing. Can you film for a second, assistant? Are we on this?
Just the
assistant?
way
I want to try something.
Yeah.
So we're trying to promote Chantilly as the city, so I just want to try something.
Chantilly!
yeah, it's working.
You know what might work better? Aurore?
Yeah, I think it should be made every day.
Do you want to try
here.
it?
No.
The Eiffel Tower!
That's pretty amazing. Okay, sorry, had to try that.
Actually, it's really a thing from the French architecture, the work of the stone in this way. We have a big volume and
So the way that it's going
Yes, exactly.
across like that,
Yes.
I'm doing it with my finger. Okay. Because if you think back when they built that, that would have been quite incredible to get it so
Yes.
curved like that.
yeah, it's very typical from the architecture in the 17th and 18th
I'm going to walk
century.
in front of you.
So
How about that? Whoa, there's a...
yeah, they're a big place to walk in.
It's funny because usually when I do these walk shows in Paris, there's 1,000 people around
yeah, I know,
and there's...
here we are alone.
And now it's just so
all
quiet.
for you.
Oh, I'm loving it. What have we got here?
Here are horse-drawn vehicle from the collection of the Duc d'Aumale, which is the
Wow.
last owner of Chantilly.
That's incredible.
And this one is from the beginning of the 19th century. It was used by the Empress Josephine and Marie-Louise. Then it was in the collection of the Queen Marie-Amélie, then to the collection of the Duc d'Aumale. And it's all gilded and very fancy.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's open so the ladies could be seen and see it's a horse-drawn car for promenade.
So they would have used this just in Chantilly, or would they have come to Paris as well?
No, they can come to Paris with
Yeah.
it. Like you can imagine in the Tuileries,
Yeah.
just ladies going for a promenade in those cars.
And so like at the end of the, like, it closes today at 6 o'clock, is that right? This place where we are?
Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
So at 6 o'clock, do you guys who work here just take that out for a little
No.
ride up and down this bit?
We are supposed to display them and keep them for the next generation to come. So
You can be honest with me.
No, I
okay.
am honest.
Maybe this one, though? This one?
Yeah,
this would
this
be
one
pretty
it's
fun.
a little bit later, and it's one that was used for the last coronation in France, for the coronation of the last king, Charles X.
Right.
So it was going through Paris with 8 horses on the front,
Right.
because the owner of Chantilly always were cousin and close to the French kings.
Right.
So it's what those kind of cars were used for.
So, but what is this space usually used for behind it?
Actually, initially it was made for host horses. You have 100 horses in each side.
Yeah.
And in the 19th century, it was empty for the horse to run, you know, to train.
Sure, yeah, sure.
As a carrière, I
Right,
don't know,
right.
with sand. And now it's empty and we use it for parties, diners, exhibition, many things.
So on a normal day like today,
Yes.
and it's just closed all the time, or are people walking around?
Because it's really empty, sometimes people cannot go further than the dome.
Sure.
So they can just see the volume and they go through the visit of the building, because there are a lot to see.
Wow.
And I just wanted you to see this room. It's the kitchen for the dogs.
Oh, really?
Because it was a building made for hunts. So the building is made for horses, all the people that took care of them. But to go on hunt, you have to add hundreds of dogs.
Right.
And the food of the dogs was made here.
So that's the
yeah,
oven that it was
it's the kitchen
cooked
of
in?
the dog, only of the dog.
Wow.
Like my Parisian apartment is like not at all this size. It's just a kitchen.
My
kitchen.
Parisian apartment is that big, although I moved out of it to do this honeymoon trip, so I don't know, I'm homeless. This is my home now.
Yeah, you can live in the dog kitchen.
This is, but they don't use it anymore it's just, oh look, there's our first horse.
Yes, and
In the
now
wild.
It's a courtyard that is used for the horse to train.
Wow. Why do they have the mirrors on the backside?
For the riders to see themselves and correct themselves.
Okay, how interesting.
So there is two big parts of the building. The one with the building and the stable properly, that we saw. And the other part is the courtyard.
Right.
This one is the courtyard for the kennels,
Right.
because we have the kitchen and the dogs were housed in the rooms around.
Sure.
And the other courtyard is one with the museum now, and it was one with big rooms and big doors for the horse-drawn cars to be put in and out.
Okay.
So everything is thought around the horse and for horses, so it's a huge building made to be usable and functionable, but also very fancy with a lot of sculpture, a lot of volume.
Absolutely.
So really it's a place to see.
And it certainly is. And was this the end of our tour, this spot right here?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay,
You have
fantastic.
still a lot to see, but
It's great for
little discoveries.
For a 15-minute tour.
Yes.
Lena, if you could hold this for a second, we could sign off with these horses behind us.
Yes.
If you could stand with me. Can you see us nicely? Okay, this way. You can talk, Lena. They know who you are, everybody.
Hi guys, it's me behind the screen.
So what we've done now is we've gone from one end to the other
Yes.
of the... Is it called the Musée de Cheval? That's what the
No,
whole
it's
place-
a great stable. The
Right.
Musée du Cheval is really the museum
Right.
in one of the courtyard about the link and relation between horse and man throughout the civilization in
Right.
the time.
Right, so-
But the building is really the great stable.
Great stable. In
Yes.
French, écurie.
Yes,
Yes.
les grandes écuries.
You know, while I've got you here, you can help me with something. A horse is a cheval.
Yes.
Hair? How do you say hair?
Cheveux?
Cheveux?
Yes.
And what's chevaux? Is that something as well?
It's several horses. Yeah, quite
See
close.
what you learn when you
Don't
come
mess
on
it
a
up.
tour.
Yes.
And last question, because a lot of people watching will be interested in
Yes.
coming to Chantilly. Everything that we saw, they can see all that stuff if they come on a tour? Or,
Yeah, of course.
But they can even come out through these kitchens
Yeah,
and stuff?
it's usually open. It depends.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Look for Aurore, she'll help you out. We're in Chantilly, day 2 of the honeymoon. We're going to keep traveling. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
I feel like I've learned a lot. I've seen some amazing things, and I hope all you guys come out here and check out this beautiful town,
Yeah, I
city,
hope.
town, city.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
A little bit.
Maybe town.
And bring your riding gear so that you can ride your horses when you're out here. But thank you for being on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
And,
Have a great tip.
Thank you very much, and see you guys later.